Hello and welcome to GoodGood Investing. I'm Rachel Grunn.
And I'm Andrea Cwik.
We are so happy to have you back for another week learning all about how you can make passive income. Tell us more about what multifamily investing is all about and what GoodGood Investing does.
Yeah, so we help busy professionals and successful entrepreneurs find another stream of income through passive investing in real estate. And we help you free up your time so that you can make money when you sleep.
I'm sold. Sign me up. Pretty easy. So these next few weeks, we're going to kind of go back to the basics, kind of an FAQ style. What are questions our investors ask us that we would like to address on the podcast? And one of the big ones is, what is a K-1? What does that mean? As investors are like, well, how do I tell my tax preparer that I decided to invest in multifamily real estate? How do I show the depreciation, all that? Well, that all comes down to the K-1.
Yeah. And so a K-1 basically is an accounting or CPA form, just like you would like when you go to work and you get, when you have a job, they give you the tax statement at the end of the year. A K-1 is exactly that, and it gives you the value of depreciation from that apartment community that you invested in. So I've gotten K-1s that are a percentage of my total investment. And that statement then gets applied to your tax preparations. And if you don't use up all of that depreciation, then you can just save it kind of like in this virtual bank, if you so to say. And it just gets pulled from there whenever you need it.
Yeah, you can work with your tax preparer to decide how much depreciation you want to claim and how much, of that you don't want to claim. And like Andrea said, roll over to next year, the year after. It does not expire. So it's pretty cool. And whatever gains you made on the asset, from the passive income or appreciation or any sort of capital payout, aside from your original capital, right? Because that's non-taxable. But all the other profit that you make is also going to be reflected on that K-1 every year. And we are very adamant about getting our K-1s out in a timely fashion so that our investors don't have to file extensions. That is just causes a whole mess. So we are on top of it to make sure that our K-1s are delivered. And like Andrea said, it's just like you get your W-2 or 1099. It's very similar. It's mailed to you and you're just able to send that over to your tax preparer. They know exactly what to do with it. Or you can have a conversation with them because maybe you don't want to claim all that depreciation in year one.
And you can always find that in the portal as well, right?
Yeah, tax documents are uploaded to the portal. So maybe you've moved addresses and haven't updated it in our system, which if you have, please do. This is your reminder. But if you haven't updated that in your system and you're not forwarding your mail, your tax documents will also be in your portal. And you can easily access them from there, email them to your CPA, print them off, all that kind of stuff. Your portal is like a one-stop shop. It's kind of cool. We should do a whole episode just on Syndication Pro because it is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that is essentially what a K-1 is. If you guys have any more questions, of course, you can always reach out to us. Head over to our website. You can connect with us that way. Get on our email list. It'll make sure that you get our kind of weekly drip campaign where we're talking about what multifamily syndication is. We even have examples in there of if you invest $100,000, what you could see your money do over the course of a hold period, right? And then, of course, our 3-in-1 net worth assessment tool.
Yeah, that net worth assessment tool is really a game changer. We worked really hard to release it to our investors and our potential investors because we believe that every person is richer than they think. And you go and use this tool and you find money that you might not even remember you have. One of the things is like a pension. Like if somebody has a pension, they can actually use that in the calculation of their net worth. And why is net worth so important? Well, for many reasons, but one is it will help you differentiate what kind of investor you are. So we have opportunities that are 506B or 506C, usually 506B, but which means, you can be accredited and non-accredited. But when you're accredited, you just have a little bit more time to get into the investment. There's more slots available to you. But also you want to know, is your money working for you? A lot of people have their money in the bank and it's just sitting there, not getting any interest. Okay, you might be getting like 0.1%. And even some stock accounts, they're going down and they're people are still paying for their financial advisor, for example. So it just kind of helps you see all of your assets, all of your cash in one place, so you can see what you have so that you can invest it in other places that might give you better returns.
I love it. I think that's great. And next week, tune in. We're going to have a whole episode about accredited versus non-accredited investors and what exactly a 506B or a 506C asset means and why it affects you. So tune in next week, guys. Well, until next time, don't invest good.
Invest twice as good. Bye.